Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my 2016 beauty favorites, and I have quite a bit of stuff to share with you guys. I have done monthly favorite videos almost every month this year. I think I maybe missed a couple, but almost every month I have posted a favorites video sharing with you what I was loving for the month. This is my job, so I buy makeup constantly, I get PR constantly, so things change along the way. But once I had to sit down and film this video and pick out the products, these are the products that I'm just like, yes, these won the year. These are my favorite, and I can't wait to share them with you guys. I'm not going to keep this intro very long. I just want to say thank you guys so much for making 2016 one of the best years that I've had so far. Honestly, it was such a great year. I know a lot of people did not have a good 2016, but I personally did. Business-wise, personal-wise, it was just a really great year. So thank you guys for your constant support. I cannot wait for this year. I'm ready to crank it into gear, get some business going, and I'm also ready for my Smashbox collab to drop. It's sooner than later, so follow me on my social media to see updates and sneak peeks. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I have lots of drugstore videos coming out to you guys these next few weeks. If you guys saw my last video, you know I got a lot coming for you. Be sure to subscribe and also hit that little bell right beside it to be notified every time I do upload so you don't miss out. Yeah, let's just get started with my 2016 favorites. Let's start with hair products that won me over this year. I'm not going to keep these products too long-winded. I'm just going to kind of get to the bullet points, tell you why I like them, and move on to the next product since we have so much stuff to talk about. I get a lot of questions all the time asking, what shampoo do you use? I need to know. So the shampoo that I use is the Bumble Bumble BB Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Sulfate-Free Shampoo. Woo! I have been using this for so many months. I love it. I repurchase it constantly. It is a high-end product, but I noticed such a difference with this. It makes my hair super soft, silky. Since I've been going lighter with my hair the last part of this year, honestly my hair feels healthier than ever, and it's just because I maintain this shampoo. I still use my macadamia deep repair mask. I love that stuff. It's amazing. I think I mentioned it last year or something. I've been using it for so many years. I still use that as my conditioner, and this is the shampoo that I switched to because I just noticed a huge difference. I don't have a lot of breakage with this product. My split ends aren't crazy. This is just a great product to really make your hair stay soft, healthy, and manageable. I highly recommend this, especially if you color treat your hair. This is the way to go. And then one product that I like to use that I have really noticed a difference with styling wise is this Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Milk. And I love the Alterna Caviar brand. I think it's amazing. And this is a leave-in conditioning spray. It's free of parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. I put this in from the top of my ears down. It's a very lightweight product. It's not going to weigh your hair down, which is super important to me. My hair gets really greasy and weighed down very, very easily. This is really lightweight. It's awesome. You could tell by the bottle that I've used it constantly. I don't wash my hair a lot. I wash my hair about every 4 to 5 days. I shower every day. I just don't wash this mane every day. I always use this product before I blow dry, and I feel like it also helps keep my hair nice and healthy. So love this. Again, I love this brand. They have a lot of great stuff that I just swear by. So let's move on to skincare. This year was the year that I really went out of my comfort zone and purchased really high-end skincare. These are the products that I love. I love them, and I have repurchased them already throughout the year, and I think they're amazing. So let's just get started. First off, actually I have not repurchased this, but I will be because I love it. I haven't used this all year, but I've used it more towards the end of the year. It's won me over. I love this line. This is by Enro Lazlo, and it's the Sensitive Cleansing Oil. I have everything I've tried from this brand I have fallen in love with. I actually just tried the sheet mask that's for Soothe and Calm Me. It's the pink one as well, and it was just so good. It made my skin so soft and hydrated. I loved it. And this is awesome to take off your makeup with because it takes off absolutely everything, but it's not harsh on the skin at all. My skin doesn't get extra red from doing it or anything like that. It just takes off all the makeup gently, and I love it. A little bit goes a long way, and it's just amazing. Also, Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm is amazing as well. I can't remember if that was this year or not, but I love that one too. That one and this one are my top 2 makeup removers. Moving on to moisturizers, let's talk about daytime first. So daytime for my eyes, I have been loving the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. This is a really nice lightweight under eye cream. You can probably not tell, but I am almost done with my jar. The cream is a light baby blue, but I'm almost done. I'm actually scraping the bottom of this right now, and I like it because it's very, very lightweight and it hydrates that under eye so well. So when you put makeup or anything else on top of it, it's just going to glide on, and it doesn't feel too much for a daytime eye cream. You don't want anything too heavy, so this is perfect. And then for my daytime face moisturizer, this is the La Mer, the moisturizing gel cream, and oh my gosh, this is a great cream because it is a gel cream, so that's really great for oily skin because it's going to sink into the skin really quickly, but it's not going to make you look greasy or anything like that. So gel moisturizers are amazing. You should definitely try them out if you have oily skin because they're a lot better for you for the daytime because you don't get like that film on top of your skin, you know what I mean? Love this. Again, it is expensive, but I have purchased this already, and then I'm going to have to purchase another one very soon because I'm almost done with this one as well. It really does hydrate the skin beautifully, and it feels amazing underneath makeup. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It's just my favorite. It's my favorite. And it doesn't break me out. It doesn't make my redness look even more intense. It's just the best. So for a nighttime eye cream, I love the La Prairie Cellular Radiance Eye Cream. This just hydrates the shit out of my under eye area, you guys. Like when I go for nighttime, I do like something a little bit thicker. This is definitely more of a thick eye cream. I wouldn't necessarily use this during the day. I have used it during the day before just because I didn't really have anything for daytime. But this one is definitely a night cream. You can see again, I'm running out of this. So my next skincare purchases is going to be ridiculous. I'm going to be spending a lot of damn money. I have noticed between this one and my daytime cream, I don't have a ton of little fine lines like I used to. I mean, obviously I do have some right underneath here in my lashes, but I don't have any like right down here anymore. I think they were just like dehydration lines or something because now they're filled in and it's smooth. I feel like it kind of plumps up my under eye a little bit as well, and I can feel the moisture underneath my eye the next morning. Okay, and then for my nighttime moisturizer, this is the La Prairie Cellular Swiss Ice Crystal Emulsion. And I love this because, again, it's very, very, very hydrating. It's thicker than my regular moisturizer, but it's not too thick where it breaks me out, because I find that if a moisturizer is really thick on me, I just start breaking out. I don't know what the deal is, but I think it's just, I don't know what happens. It's just too much, I guess. It's very, very hydrating. Again, I can feel this until the next day, and it calms down my redness, which I enjoy. This is a really nice bottle. Honestly, it lasts you forever. I just had to purchase another one because I ran out of my first one that lasted me a while. I really love this stuff. I think skincare is so important, especially if you have problematic skin. If it works for you, it's worth it, because in the long run, it's going to make your skin look better and your makeup looks better. Everything's just better in the end. You know what I mean? Top mask of the year, nothing seems to ever top this mask for me, is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I can't remember if I mentioned this last year, but it is so good. Oh my gosh. If you have acne prone skin, this will clear up your acne in a couple days. Now, what I do is if I have a really bad breakout, normally that happens around my cycle. When Mother Nature comes to town, she's like, you start breaking out, and then I put this on. So what will happen is I usually break out around this area. What I'll do is I will just paint this all over my face for the next, like 2 or 3 days. I'll put it on every single day, leave it on until it's dry, wash it off, and I swear to you, they are gone. They're usually diminished a lot after the first night, but the second night, they are good to go, because on that third day when I wake up, I'm like, wow, my skin looks so much better. This is one mask that I'm like, oh my gosh, I see the difference. I can see it in a couple days. It's just so good. Also have to shout out my self tanner Loving Tan. I love the 8-hour one in ultra dark. I think it's the best. It's so dark. I need to re-tan myself. If you want to see a difference, this is a before, this is an after. I didn't blend my self tanner very well, but it's a very, very dark self tanner. I've had this on for about a week or so. It does dry quickly, gives you a really great color, and you have a color guard, so you're going to be able to see where you put it. I do have a coupon code for this as well. I personally love the 8-hour one just because it is the darkest. They do have a 2-hour one as well if you don't want to wait 8 hours. That one's really great also in dark, I believe. Okay, let's move on to makeup favorites. The first thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite brushes. These are just 2 standout brushes that I have purchased that I think are amazing and 100% worth the money. So first one is the Sephora Pro Contour number 79. This is my favorite brush for highlighter. I just feel like it's the perfect size to apply highlighter to the tops of my cheeks. I feel like it grabs all the product really well, and it lays the product down beautifully as well. It's just a nice smooth application, and you don't have any choppy lines. It's easy to apply it and then blend it out. I just love it. You could use it for your contour if you wanted to, but personally I use it as my highlighting brush. This is the Sephora Pro Brow in number 20. Now, I was using a Tarte brow brush for the longest time, and then my spoolie came off of it. and I went to store to try to buy more, and I guess they don't sell that Tarte dual brow brush anymore because I could not find it for the longest time, so I caved and I got this Sephora one, and I'm obsessed with it. The brush is the perfect shape for me. It has the perfect amount of bristles in it. It's nice and tightly packed, but it's not too packed. And I feel like it just puts the product down really nicely as well. Sometimes you can get a brow brush and it'll just kind of make your brows look streaky because it doesn't really apply it very well and press it back there onto the skin. I cannot have an eyebrow brush without a spoolie on the end. Like, I can't function like that because I'm always like this and then I run it through. You know what I mean? It's just a all-in-one thing. So love this. This has definitely taken the cake for me, and I'm so happy I found it. Let's stick with the tools one more time. I have one more tool to let you guys know about, and it is the Japonesque sponge. I love the Pro Beauty Blender, but if you don't want to spend the extra few dollars to get it, I highly recommend this. They do have a set with a smaller sponge and a cleaner for, I think it's around $18. So it's awesome. I really like it. It's very, very similar to the Pro Beauty Blender. If you're just wanting to save some money, I highly recommend this because it is phenomenal. I'll have a link for it down below because I believe it's only online. Okay, so let's get started with how you apply stuff to your face. So let's start with primers. This is not going to be any surprise to you guys if you've been watching me for a while. These are my two favorite primers. So this one is the Smashbox Primer Water. I'm obsessed with it. I have gone through multiple bottles of this. I just can't get enough of it. Even if you have oily skin, I feel like it's very, very important to keep your skin hydrated. It's just going to help try to balance everything out. And I feel like this hydrates my skin very well and also primes. And I actually notice a difference when I don't use this product with my other primers. And then I go in with a kind of, I guess you would call it problematic primer. So for my problematic areas, I use this. So this is the Kane & Austin mattifying primer, and it has SPF 50 in it. It has green tea, vitamin C, and all this other stuff. But look at this. I use the crap out of it. First off, it does have a tint to it, so it neutralizes my redness very, very well. I could put this on and some powder and I would be fine throughout the day if I wanted to run errands. But I love that underneath foundation because it adds a little bit of extra coverage, so your foundation doesn't have to do all of the work. If you wanted to go in with a medium coverage foundation, you totally could after putting this on because it just neutralizes a lot of that redness. And I love this because it fills in pores, it does keep me matte, and it is a smooth primer. It's like an all-in-one product for me. It's amazing. I love this to death. I can't be without it. Okay, moving on to foundations, I have a couple. So the first one is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. I was using this for months. Constantly because I just love it. It's a medium to full coverage finish. It has a natural look to the skin and it looks good in all forms of light. That's what it was formulated for, and I just think it's amazing. It looks like skin, but again, you can build it up from medium to full coverage. So if I want to do medium coverage, I'll just go in one time with a beauty sponge and I'll be fine. But then if I want a little extra coverage, I'll just go right here on top of my cheeks just a little bit more where I have a little extra redness and it covers it right up. Because sometimes my redness will peek through the primer or something depending on how it's acting up for the day. I can just apply a little extra product on top of that and it'll be full coverage. I just like the way it looks. I love the way it wears. It lasts all day long on me, even in the hot sun. It's just amazing. Next up is a new favorite, but I had to mention it. This is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys. I found this at the end of the year, but I love it. It's drugstore, kinda. You can find it at Target. I consider it drugstore since it's in the drugstore section. Why do I do that every single time? Since it's in the drugstore section at Target, I consider it drugstore. I think this is the most beautiful bottle ever from the drugstore. I mean, honestly, I think it's around $14. This does have a little less than 1 ounce. It's 0.88 ounces. But for me, this is such a beautiful coverage foundation. It is so lightweight. This is lighter than the Smashbox one. So, like, you can barely feel it on your skin. And it is full coverage. The only thing that sucks about it is their shade range. They do not have a lot of shades, which blows. I feel like Sonia Kashuk never has a lot of shades in their collections. But if you can find your shade, I highly recommend it. It's a satin matte finish, exactly what it said. It blurs out your pores and keeps you looking amazing all day long. So for concealer, this is like a broken record. The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is by far the best. This has been the best concealer hands down this year. They just killed it with making it full coverage. It's lightweight. It doesn't dry out your under eyes. It doesn't crease. It is the best. I have recommended this to absolutely everyone. I have a few more concealers that I love, like the Smashbox 24-hour one, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but this one is by far like the one that I have to use on my eyes to cover the darkness right in here. Okay, let's talk about powder. You already know. It's my favorite powder this year. It's the Flower Beauty powder, and this is the shade LO1. Now, I want to discuss something real quick with you guys because there's been some confusion about which one I'm using. I am just using the loose powder. This does have a shade to it. I have already gone through one jar of this, which is insane, but you can see the shade right there. There's this one. A lot of people think I'm using the matte one. I don't like this one, and I'll mention that in probably my January hits and misses because I'll just have to explain it all there. But this is not the one that I like. I like the one with a shade. It's the one with the shiny top, not the matte top. So I just wanted to quickly discuss that real quick, but I will let you guys know in my January hits and misses why I don't like that. But this is awesome. Oh my gosh, to bake your face with, it really just makes your face look flawless. And it looks good over any foundation, and it adds a little bit of extra coverage since it's tinted, and it's affordable. It's from the drugstore. You can't beat this product. Like, it is so damn good. It beat $100 powder that I tried this year, you guys. That's how it won me over. So I love it. Highly recommend it. You get a lot of product. You get a sifter. Okay, let's move on. I want to quickly mention the brow product that I used constantly ever since it launched. It is the Benefit Ka-Brow in number 3. I really, really like this product. It lasts in my brows all day long. It's so easy to work with. The shade number 3 is my perfect shade. I love it. And this is so cute. It's compact, and it's just one of my favorite colors, and it's easy to blend, just so easy to work with, and I use it constantly. So the Benefit Ka-Brow is my winner for brows this year. Also, really quickly, if you're oily, you're gonna love these Palladio rice paper. The best thing ever. So first off, all you do, you open it up. You can just take a blotting sheet. One side is like this, which is just basic and a plain oil sheet, but this side has powder on it. You know what that means? You can blot and powder all at the same time. Isn't it a beautiful thing? So this is just amazing because literally you can just press it on your skin. I did this actually before filming, so you're probably not gonna see much on this, but you don't have to add powder on top of it. That is what's so amazing about it. It just sucks up that oil, and then it adds powder at the same time. So there's some oil. That's how oily I am, you guys. Like, can you believe that? I did this before I started filming. Keep these in my purse with me constantly, especially in the summertime. This is my go-to product. Okay, so moving on to bronzers. A lot of this stuff coming up now is drugstore, minus like eyeshadows and stuff like that, which I will mention after bronzers because I forgot to mention eye products. After I mention some face products, I will get on to the eye products that are a little bit more pricey. But for bronzers this year, these two are my favorite. This one is like hands down my favorite, and this one I love to contour with. So, oh, I just broke it. Oh. I literally was so close to hitting pan that it was just like, not today, ladies. So this is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends Natural Radiance Bronzer in 30 Sun Kiss. So you can see how much I've used that product. You see how thin it is on the pan? I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So obviously I'm going to have to purchase another one. But this is probably the most natural, I should probably not slam that. This is the most natural looking bronzer that I have found. It's just a beautiful golden tan color. It has a little bit of red, it's a little bit ashy. It's that perfect in-between shade that is just so beautiful to bronze all over the face with and also contour with. So highly recommend this. Oh, so good. And then to contour, this Physicians Formula multicolor bronzer is amazing. I think it's a great bronzer. You can mix different shades to get a different color. You can get a lighter shade, you can get a dark color just to contour with. It blends out really well. Packaging is very bulky. That's just Physicians Formula, but I really do like the shade of this because it's a little bit more ashy. Okay, moving on to blush. There's one blush that just stands out to me, and that is the Tarte blush in Risque. This is just the perfect blush for any look every single day. I had to literally put this away because when I was filming videos, I would just reach for this with any look that I did, and when it came to hits and misses, I was like, oh crap, I don't have a blush because I've been using this every single time. I can't get away from it. So I love this color. The Amazonian clay blushes are amazing. They last for a really long time. They're very smooth, they're creamy, they look beautiful on the face, and they blend out very well. Risque is my favorite color. This is by far the blush for me from 2016. Highlighter time. Okay, I have one highlighter from the drugstore that I want to mention to you guys because this one just like stole the show for me, and honestly, when I think of a highlighter, I think of this one just because I know I talked about it a shit ton this year. So it's the Wet n Wild Boozy Brunch Highlighter. Look at it. Ah, it's so nice. Oh, it's like a golden champagne color. It's just beautiful, you guys. I can't get away from it. It looks stunning on the cheeks. It's just beautiful. That's it right there. If you love golden champagne-y highlights, you're going to love this. Don't be intimidated by the pink. It doesn't alter the color. It just, all of it together looks beautiful. Okay, so really quickly for an eye product, I want to mention the Too Faced Glitter Glue. I don't know if I mentioned this last year, but if you're going to work with glitter or very pigmented eyeshadows, I highly recommend laying this down first because it's going to grab that color and grab that eyeshadow. Whatever you're putting on, it's going to keep it locked in all day and all night. This is something I have to have if I'm doing a very smoky look, something with loose glitter or anything like that, because I know it'll work for me. It's not going to crease, it's just going to hold everything onto your lids. Also, still love the Nars eyeshadow primer. It's the best of the best, you guys. If you have oily eyelids, the Nars smudge proof eyeshadow base is all you need in your life. It's the best. Moving on to eyeshadow palettes, these are high-end, so I'm sorry about that, and one of these is like really high-end. I just love it so much. So the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. This is it. Oh god, Lord, girl. This is exactly what it says. It is the Ultimate Naked Basics palette. It's just perfect. It has all your basic shades in here. Anything you need, from like a light yellow cream shade to a nice matte black. I love this. I love matte colors, so this was kind of like a woo palette for me because I love these kind of shades, and my mirror did fall out, so boo to that, but I really do love this product. I think the packaging is beautiful. The mirror could have been a little better, but you know, you win some, you lose some. This is one of those palettes that I can just toss in my makeup bag, travel with it, and I can have a shimmery eyeshadow or the next palette I'm about to show you, and I'm going to have every color that I need. So. And then for the honker of this whole thing, this is the Natasha Denona Green Brown palette. I love this palette, you guys. I know it's expensive, but I mean, honestly, it's beautiful. I bought it with my own money. This is just so stunning. I love all the colors in this, and you know, when I first got it, I thought I wouldn't use like this color right here or this color, and I ended up using almost all of these colors so far. Ever since I purchased this, I've just been using them constantly. This is a winner for me. Love it. Love this shade. Love this shade. I love all of these colors, and this makes me want to experiment with these shades. Natasha Denona Green Brown palette. It's amazing. It has a mirror, has a little film over the eyeshadows so you don't have to get the mirror dirty. It's just awesome. So my favorite mascara for the year has definitely been Benefit Roller Lash. This mascara is great at getting all your lashes, not clumping them. It doesn't flake. I just really love it. It really makes your lashes just look pretty and long and fluffy. I don't know. I love it so much, and I just continue to use it, love it, and call it my favorite. So the Benefit Roller Lash is awesome. And then you guys know I gotta talk about false lashes. So these are amazing, and you know what made these the eyelash of the year for me is because they're affordable. These are the Eylure Luxe Gilded Lashes. They are very fluffy, they're very full. If you've tried Eylure before and hate the band, this is completely different. The band is thinner, easier to work with. They look like mink lashes, but they're not. Have not had a chance to get my hands on the Vlogger series yet, but I really need to because those girls came out with some amazing lashes. Okay, and then you won't believe it, but I literally only have 2 more products to share with you that are lip products. First one is like a brand lip product. These are the Palladio lip liners. These have been my favorite lip liners all year. They're amazing, they're creamy, they could be a lip color on their own. Favorite colors have been gingerbread and also Cabernet. This is gingerbread, beautiful, and then this one is Cabernet right there. That's Cabernet. So love these colors. They're beautiful. Again, like I said, they're very creamy, they're affordable, they're Ulta. I love that brand. Then for lipstick, there is only one brand that I feel like I should talk about because I have talked about them constantly, said that they're my favorite liquid lipstick of all time, and they still are at that #1 spot. They've got some that are right underneath them, like the Sephora cream lip stains. It is the Smashbox liquid lipsticks. This is one of my favorite colors right here. This is in the shade Babe Alert. Guys, these just look so good on the lips. They're so pigmented. They feel good. They look good for a long period of time. They don't crack on your lips or anything like that. They're just so good. The shade range is beautiful. I honestly just don't have anything bad to say about them. The doe foot applicator is perfect. You could see right there that it holds product in the center. So when you apply it to your lips, you don't have to keep dipping into the tube to get more product because you have enough product on the wand. They're just so comfortable, and I can't say enough good things about them. So those are all of my 2016 beauty favorites. Again, I cannot believe we're in 2017, but I'm so excited to start this year, crank it out, get some awesome products out, and try new things to share with you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for your support. I can't tell you enough. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and to like this video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what you were loving in 2016, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!
Get it